I could steal the Great Salt Lake.
Let's do it.
Hello, Jared and Dave here, and tonight we're with Traci, Kaylen, and Estefania, correct?
Yeah.
So we've got mother, daughter, daughter.
Yeah.
All right. These ladies
Generations.
have they have started a Facebook group doing some community service. It's Masks for Tooele. I'm showing it on the screen right now for those watching, but if you're just listening to this, go to Masks for Tooele. On the page of it, it's got a "We Can Do It." It looks like a quilted thing with a lady and a sewing machine on it. But we'll be referring to that quite a bit through this show. Okay, Traci. So how did you ladies start this? Who started it?
My mother and myself both just started making masks for personal reasons, health issues,
When did you start making them?
on the 15th of March.
Okay.
And for family and friends, and then friends of friends. And then the Senior Citizen Center was the first larger group that asked for assistance for those people that were delivering meals
Yeah.
and providing meals to the seniors to limit the seniors' exposure
Good.
as much as possible. And so we started making them for them.
How many do we make for them? About 300, 400?
Yeah. And then the hospital started asking,
The Tooele
and
Hospital.
care centers.
Good.
And so we're just two people. And this is not our job. I mean, I'm doing it on my spare time. I work 10 hours a day.
Okay.
I'm retired. Not anymore, though.
And
Well,
so,
yeah, you picked up a full-time job now.
Yeah.
That's a lot of masks. 300 is a lot.
Oh, that was just the beginning.
Yeah.
The first week, I think.
That was the first,
Week.
first
How
meeting
long does it
week.
take to make one?
Honestly, I'm an assembly line type sewer.
Uh-huh.
So my mom taught me to sew when I was very young. And I actually worked in a sewing factory when I was probably like 16, 17. So I understand the assembly line process. So I can whip out 25 in a couple hours minimum. If I just do that.
So you're working a 10-hour day, then you come home, you knock out 25.
No, I knock out more than that.
Really? So how many hours are you putting in after work?
I put in 6 to 8
After work?
after work.
Are you getting
He
any
doesn't
sleep?
I don't get much sleep, so sorry.
Oh,
The bag.
well,
But no, I don't.
Beautiful.
you look fine. But that's
Yeah. But we built them. At first, we were in a competition to see who could do the most, but I was totally beating her, and she didn't like it.
Well, I can put out 8 an hour.
yeah. Okay.
So I'm getting up to 10 almost now. I
Yeah.
learned shortcuts.
And what are you at, Traci?
Huh?
What are you at per hour now?
Right now, if I do the fitted masks, depending on the size, and if I don't have to cut the fabric, I can put out 100.
In
An
1
hour?
hour?
Wow.
But if I have to cut the fabric out, it really cuts the time in half.
Oh, I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does. And sorry, it's Stephanie, right? I probably said it wrong. I said it right?
Estefania.
Estefania. Oh,
Yeah.
well, I was almost right. So how many are you getting out?
So I'm the cutter and the organizer. So I cut the patterns for her so that she can go faster.
Oh, you're the laborer. You're-
Yep.
Just
So I cut them and then I organize them. So I have a pattern and then a backing, and I sort them out for her so that she can just grab them and go.
Good. That's good. That's outstanding. How many have you made so far? Would you guesstimate?
In our group,
Yeah. How many ladies are in your group?
well, we have now 30
ladies.
ladies, but many, if not most of them, are first-time sewers.
Really? So
They've
picking
never
up-
sewn. No, they've never sewn before, and they're just trying to figure it out.
Okay.
And between all of us, over the past 4 weeks, we've put over 8,000 masks out
Wow.
to our community.
That's impressive. That's very impressive. And
It
that's
took
Are you-
me
are you
all day,
sustaining-
but excuse me.
no, you
It took me all day, but I got 60, I think, today done.
60 today done.
60 today.
That's a stack of
Working.
masks about that tall.
Yeah.
huge.
I was only able to do 20 because I
Oh.
only was able to work from 5 till about 6:30.
Mm.
So what part of your body gives out first when you're sewing that many masks? Is it your hands, your mind? Do you get tired? What's the first
Shoulders.
thing to go?
All of the above.
Yeah.
For me, it's been my shoulders. I have 2 torn rotator cuffs,
Really? And all that.
and I'm still going. But that constant repetitive motion, it does start to wear on your shoulders, and you're kind of hunched a little bit.
Yeah.
But wearing a hot pack or heating pad on your back while you're going helps.
Mhm.
It's
Oh,
hard on the
sure.
back too, especially the cutting.
Well, I'm sure it is. I'm sure all of it is. There's a lot of grindy motions there, and you're probably hunched over a bit, and
Mm-hmm.
there's probably a lot of it. That is impressive. That many masks. Now, if someone was, do you guys have any examples you could show us right now?
This is one example that my mom has made.
Oh, it's got little owls on it. Is that right?
Little owls. We
Yeah.
do try to make gender neutral, but
Yeah,
lot
that'd
of
be
our
great for
fabric-
like a
a lot of our fabric was donated by quilters guilds.
Good.
So a lot of flowers. So
Yeah.
not a lot of male friendly or neutral fabrics.
I
but
don't
if-
see a problem with that.
If you see it's stiff right here.
So it's got a hard backing behind it to hold the shape.
Paper clip.
Paper clip.
There's a paper, you can insert a paper clip in the hem. So we
Mhm.
make them so there's a hem, and now you insert that paper clip and you can form it to your nose.
Yeah, so you put it on the first time and get it to where it gets a good seal too.
Mhm.
That's outstanding.
Hospital ones.
Get one of those square ones.
Yeah.
But because there's so many sewers,
Mm-hmm.
other people are using different patterns.
Mm-hmm.
So we make certain ones different ways. This particular pattern, this is actually my mask. I
Okay.
use the hair ties, but for this mask, we add a large strap, a large long strap,
Uh-huh.
where the hospital staff it lays on their head and then ties behind their neck, so it doesn't stress their ears because they're wearing it for 12 hours
Oh
straight.
yeah. Yeah. Where if you had one wrapped around your ears for
It would
an
hurt.
hour, not a big problem. But if you're 12 hours like that, pretty soon they're gonna start looking like a 50s
It's gonna hurt.
cartoon.
It's gonna hurt. And we found knit t-shirts.
Uh-huh.
Believe it or not, knit t-shirts. We cut them across, and that provides a strap
Oh,
for employees,
okay.
and it works great.
Good. Good.
We also have people that make, I guess, This is a flat mask.
Yeah, where it's got a gusset sewn into it.
And then it pops open.
Good.
We have people making those. We also have the ones that you have to tie 2 ties. Everybody's making kind of a different pattern.
Where are
But
you guys delivering these masks to?
for the hospital staff, my uncle is the delivery guy.
Yeah. So you've
He
employed
stops
him?
by every other day and picks up a bundle and takes it to the ER and ICU.
Good.
For the community wise, at both locations that we have, we put bins out, and they are organized by size. And we have set times, 2 set times, one in the morning, one in the evening, where people can just come and get their masks.
Okay. Good. Good.
And
Where are these?
I saw a little drama on Facebook today noting that someone tried to charge money for one of your masks.
Yes.
That happened today, huh?
Unfortunately, I do on the inside of my masks. I write the size. I write an S, an M, an L, an XL on the inside. And a lady did come to me and say she bought the mask from somebody else and was told she could return it to my location and exchange it for one that fit her better.
Ah,
And she was an elderly woman. She's probably in her 80s. And I felt horrible that somebody took one of our free masks and sold it to someone in need, and then referred her to me for an exchange. Of course, I gave her a new mask, whatever would fit her. But
Well, and not just that, but the lady who took the mask, one, we don't know where that mask went between when the lady grabbed it at the location
exactly.
and then sold it, and then that lady's trying to profiteer.
yes, I've
Off
seen
of,
multiple people try to profit off of this situation we are all in as a community.
Which is sad.
And unfortunately, if you are inherently good under a stressful situation, you will do good and you will do great. But if you are inherently bad, you will try to take advantage.
yeah.
And we have both in our community.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So what I want to come off that. So that just makes me nauseous.
Mhm.
For anyone listening, where are the locations that they can get masks for their own use, not for sale?
Well, let me give you the locations here. I got to pull them up because I only know mine offhand.
Are they on the Facebook page?
They are, if anybody who joins the Facebook page, if you go to the admin notifications,
Okay.
and I put on there to refer to the admin, the notifications, and the topics, because those notifications provide all the information as far as when the bins will be out, the locations, times, everything.
Okay. Dun, dun, dun. I have to answer some questions to join.
Yes, because we do want to provide this for Tooele County and not the entire state. Unfortunately, I'm not that good of a sewer.
Now you are.
I'm not that fast, so we're trying to first keep this community wide.
Uh-huh.
Just push agree to all.
Okay.
There.
I'm reading them. I can't even read very well.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. So, and then we go to add. Okay. Where's the admin?
At the very top of the page of the group page, it should show your admin.
Probably have to get accepted.
Yeah. Anyways,
He can't get accepted because he's not in Tooele.
I put it on there.
I am
So
in Tooele. I'm in Tooele.
yeah, so you should be accepted.
Okay. Well, it
Might
Yeah,
take a
well-
minute. We have automatic system set in place.
Okay, but so you go to the Facebook page, join up, and if ladies want to help out, they can also go there, join up, and
Yes.
Under that, please view the announcements.
Yes. People, supply-wise, are greatly needed.
okay, so fabric, t-shirts to make the straps with.
Mainly the t-shirts at this point, because we do have some fabric, but elastic you cannot get. Even if you order it, it's not going to get here till June.
Okay, so the
They need more
t-shirts.
sewers.
But
30's not enough.
Sewers is a big need.
Okay, so we need sewers and we need t-shirts.
Yeah, but it has to be the single knit or single lock
Single knit cotton.
cotton. So if you pull on your t-shirt and it rolls, that's single. If you pull on it and it stays, that's double and it won't work.
Okay.
That's
All
the
right.
locations for the to pick up masks are my location in Tooele, which is 1075 North, 600 East
Okay.
in Tooele. We have a secondary location in Stansbury. It's 141 Crystal Bay Drive, and that's in Stansbury.
Okay.
The bins, due to people coming and grabbing handfuls, we've had to regulate the bin times, and the bins are out from 8 to 10 a.m.
Okay.
and 6 to 10 p.m. Well, that should be
Okay.
6 to 8 p.m.
You changed it to 10.
Oh. 6 to 8 p.m.
Well, I imagine
Um,
this is I imagine this is a pretty complex thing you ladies have put together.
Tracy's put it together.
And this is not my thing.
Yeah. Now, so you've got one in Tooele and Stansbury, which means we need to get another, at least one more Stansbury, probably 3 more Tooele,
At least one Grantsville, maybe.
a couple of Grantsville. One
Grantsville would be great because they are really affected with some of their people out there. And at those locations, there is bins that are out 24/7.
Okay.
And those bins, you can donate fabric.
So those bins are not
Supplies.
just for picking up masks. You can drop off supplies.
All the time, anytime.
If
Anytime
if it's easier for someone, say, just to donate money, then is there a means that they can get a hold of the group and facilitate that, or is it better if they go buy supplies?
On the group, because some do that, we do have a fundraiser set up, and it is called Masks for Tooele County and Beyond. And those funds will be used to support our community members that will unfortunately lose a family member
That's great.
during this effort. Any cash donations that are given are either put into that fund or used to buy what we need to keep moving. And when it comes to certain things people may not think about, when you're running your machines 24/7, canned air, thread,
Yep.
we go through bolts of thread so fast. Elastic,
Which can't get anymore.
which you can't get anymore. So that's why we had to go to the t-shirts, because you can't get elastic anymore. So, but if people that want to cut the fabric out before donating it in the pattern, they wash it and cut it. That makes our sewing time so much quicker.
Oh, I'll bet. Is there where do they find the pattern to cut it out for you? Is there a
It's on the Facebook page, as well as I have hard copies on my front porch.
so they can just grab a hard copy, take it, cut out a I don't know, what do you call
The size, yeah.
Or-
And on the pattern, it has anything from extra small to extra large on one. But what seems to be in the most demand is extra large and large. It's for those men that have to go to work
Yeah.
and can't stay home.
Yeah. I'm in one of those boats. Dave jinxed me last week. They're making us, we're going to have to wear masks at work now.
A
So,
lot of companies are doing that.
I have
And-
a question.
They're going to be taking my temperature on my way through the gate every day now, too.
Yep.
I hope they don't reuse that thermometer.
So yeah, there's a lot of people that are in that same boat, and those are the ones that we want to help, because if our community doesn't keep running, like those basic things that keep everything moving, those guys got to go to work. Those are the ones you need to protect. If you're
Yeah.
a stay-at-home mom and your kids shouldn't be leaving the house. You don't need a mask for them.
Well, by protecting the people who do have to leave the house, you're
It
also
protects us all.
protecting the home. You're protecting.
Yes.
So it'd be outstanding if we could get a lot of, what if enough masks end up getting produced so that everyone in the county had 1 or 2 masks,
Yeah, because I mean, you got to wash them every day.
Yeah.
And right now we're just trying to get everybody a mask. But the more people we have that participate and help, we can get people multiple masks so they can wash them and wear them and change off when they need.
Well, I've got 2 sisters that sew, and I'm going to put a command order to them to sign up, and they're both in Grantsville, so they can
Sewers.
Hey.
We need
We
sewers.
will
We
take
need
'em.
sewers. But if they want to start a location at their place, just be aware
Yeah. So
I
I have a, go ahead.
I've had to put 6-foot tape marks down my driveway and down the sidewalk so people stay in order and keep their distance, and I have hand sanitizer
Mhm,
where they use before they pick their masks out.
mhm.
Then when they get their masks, put them in a Ziploc bag, and then they use the hand sanitizers again before they leave, because they got to wash the mask before they use them. And then the next person comes. But I have lines of people and cars up and down my street waiting every 2 times a day.
Starting to look suspicious, huh?
My neighbors are aware now what's going on.
At first, they were probably peeking through the blinds.
Yeah, but now we've been on the local news, the local paper, state news and state paper, interviewed with New York on our efforts to prevent what's happening to them here.
Well, what you guys are doing is outstanding. It really is. And I just can't emphasize that enough. You ladies have stepped up to the plate. You're doing heroic efforts.
I know Tracy's getting tired though. She needs more than 4 hours of sleep a day.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does.
Tracy. So with the founding, like the people cannot sew like me, cannot cut. I can actually get trained and get cut.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure I can do that, but I'm sure I have a lot of people where they cannot do the job because they don't know, like you said, the people doesn't know how to train what they step in, and they want to give the cash, they want to give Bitcoin, crypto, whatever. They have over there like the PayPal or in the Facebook, they have all the information so they can donate the money.
Yes.
Like you said, it's hard to get the supplies now. I'm sure you and your mom and your daughter is just watching where is the supplies, where you guys can get. So I know it's hard for everybody. It's just like the toilet paper. We go to the supermarket, doesn't have it. And everybody's looking at that. My question is, do you have the link, PayPal, Bitcoin Cash, whatever people need to get there to help, the way they can help the community?
Nia
Yeah,
set that.
there's-
Nia set that up.
Yeah, there's a post on the Facebook group. So if they go join the Facebook group, it talks about all the ways that they can donate. There's Venmo, there's the Facebook fundraiser, there's cash if they want to drop off cash. So it talks about all the ways that they can donate. And if everyone can just go look in your supplies, even like bed sheets can be converted to masks. So like if you have any extra fabric around or sheets or anything that's cotton that we could use to make into masks, that really helps, because yeah, supplies are hard to come by now.
What about training? Do you train the individuals that need training?
I personally have posted tutorials.
Awesome.
And I'm not a tutorial person, but I've done several video tutorials on step-by-step instructions on how to make a mask from the beginning to the end. And so has several of our other sewers that make different style masks. So, and
I mentioned Pinterest.
and you can always go to Pinterest. Pinterest has so much more even
I
than
love Pinterest.
we don't have, but you can learn. Many of those 30 sewers, like I said, are first time sewers, and they are so happy when I've made 5 masks. I've never sewn in my life. I made 5 masks. That's 5 lives. That's 5 lives that they just saved.
Yeah.
Or could, have helped. So those 5 masks mean so much.
That is I think it's extremely impressive what you guys are doing. I can't even say it enough. It's very impressive. And you guys have stepped up to the plate and taken on this this labor for your community, and you're giving it out for free, and you guys are working, and I mean, you personally working yourself to the bone where you're not sleeping. That's, I would like to ask that you start sleeping more, just as a concerned
Will you
citizen.
help?
But I'm sure your mother and daughter give you enough flack for it anyway.
Yeah, my daughter, one daughter said, "Is mom eating?" And the other one, that's Estefania, says, "Well, I exchanged her Mountain Dew for a full Coke, so she's still going."
That's my trace, Mountain Dew. I remember that.
I guess that's another thing people can drop off.
That and wine, because that gets me to sleep.
And wine as well.
Well, I personally cannot sew, but I can definitely pick up fabric.
And I appreciate you even talking with us. It makes us feel better knowing that our efforts are being acknowledged somehow.
Oh, they're being acknowledged for sure. They
And
really
even
are.
if we can't stop everything, we can lower that curve that they keep talking about.
Yeah.
Yes, we
Keep it
can.
high. We want to keep it low.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing. If you guys provide this service and it keeps say it just makes it so that the amount of people that get sick is lessened, that keeps families safe, that keeps the economy going, that keeps people working, that just helps out in every way. It helps people from becoming a statistic where they're out of work and then they have to go, beg for assistance. Oh,
Yeah.
And I think they're cute too.
yeah.
Yeah, she's got hers on.
Yep. Grandma's got her mask on. I like it. Got the
She's
little,
adorable.
and that'd be a
The
good one.
fashion
Now it's
statement.
Trace.
Yeah.
Why Stephanie?
Yeah. And those are lovely masks. They really are. They're form-fitted masks too.
That's the thing is, a lot of people will try to get huge masks that are way too big for their face. You really do want it tight and slim and fitting to your face.
Mm-hmm.
Every gap that you have, the air is going in.
Well, and going out.
And going out is defeating the purpose. You really do want it form fitting. So I try to sit out and assist people when they are getting masks to make sure they're getting the correct size.
Yeah. Yeah.
because I wear a medium. I'm a big girl, but I'm wearing a medium. And I'm happy to say I can wear a medium on something. So
You can.
Now for those guys with the big beards, do you make like a big bucket mask?
they do need to wear a bigger mask because of those beards. We've had quite a few guys with some big truckers with
A
goatees
mask
and
with
stuff.
a big gusset part in the bottom where it just billows down, but still.
They're just gonna have to roll it up, just roll it up, and tuck it in.
A feed bag.
Yeah, looks like a feed bag. I like it. I like that you guys now, like you said, for anyone listening, you said you need some more masculine styles. So maybe solid colors,
Yeah, men-friendly
Umbrella.
fabric would be good.
football teams, probably plenty of Denver Broncos, Dallas Cowboys.
I do have an issue with sewing Denver Broncos, but I will.
I'll take it, so the Bronco ones.
I'm a Chicago Bears fan, but I'm used to losing. So
Steelers here. Also, the group provides emotional support. Like I said, myself, I started doing this because it was a therapy for me to keep my mind off. I'm not staring at the TV every second and the news feed, freaking out all the time. This
you ladies like talk to each other.
We do talk to each other, and
But we've never met.
We've never met, no.
Well, maybe after this, you guys can be treated to a party.
Big party afterwards.
Yeah, and on the group, you can actually go to one of the topics. This is something about laughing, keep people laughing.
Mhm.
And we've posted hilarious videos, TikTok videos that I've made myself to keep my sanity.
Oh, you're a TikToker now, huh?
My kids have made me a TikToker, which I
Love
didn't know what it
our
was.
By the
but-
way, Tracy, I have been check on them and I love it. You
Yeah,
guys
so
are terrific. Your daughter is just like amazing. I love it. We have a blast to watch that. We repeat, watching. It's amazing. Keep doing. You guys
oh,
are
good. It keeps my mind on things. The last one we did was I was a DJ spinning stuff on the sewing machine.
Yeah. Well, and that's probably another thing you ladies could do. A group of you could get on one of these platforms, Facebook Live or Zoom or whatever, and just while you're sewing, carry on a conversation with another lady who's sewing. You guys could have online competitions or, and it doesn't have to be sewing. It can be wine drinking while you sew. It can be
invite
food
me, please.
cooking.
I'm pretty sure I'm the only wine drinker in the group, unfortunately, but I'll keep up my end.
Well, then Mountain Dew offs. You can see who could suffer through
Your advice is here, Tracy.
Yeah. But
Yeah, if you want a good laugh, watch the TikTok videos because
I've still never been on TikTok. I don't know if I'm ready to jump that far into.
You can see them on Facebook. They're there.
Okay, I'll watch them on Facebook.
They are good.
But I think it's excellent what you guys are doing, and I'm impressed. We've seen there's been a lot of people step up to the plate during this time of crisis. We've got people helping out with food. We talked to Breadman Jay. We're talking to the Mask for Tooele ladies. Mask for Tooele. I like the name. I like the Facebook page. I like what you guys are doing. I'm impressed.
I wanted the group to inspire other communities to do the same.
Yeah.
I would really hope that they do that. That's my hope.
Yeah. Hopefully a whole bunch of ladies jump on the bandwagon,
Yeah.
And then there's a national group that you ladies are a part of. It'd be like
and men. We have men sewers.
And
in
men's,
our group.
exactly. Jump off the men's as well, right? We need help. We all together on this.
the men won't do good enough.
We
They
have a guy that's sewing every
will.
day.
We can teach you.
Yeah. Well, I'll have to learn how to sew.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
do have a gentleman that is sewing every single day and bringing by, 50 to 60 masks every single day.
Good.
And he's doing it while sewing here and then working on his computer here, sewing here, working here.
Good.
So,
Good. That's that's impressive. I like it. And I like that you're providing them for the hospital. You're providing them for, I mean, the important thing are the people that interact with the rest home and the assisted living homes. That's super important because those people are the ones that are going to bring an infection in, and you're helping them out.
yes, and I don't even know how many family members, like 5 or 6 that work at the hospital here locally.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm trying my best every day to make special masks for them that fit over their gear,
Yeah.
as well as providing masks for the community because they are the ones that are in the front lines. Our EMTs, the ICU, the ER, those are the ones that are going to be most affected and can get the infection, but they're the ones that are going to save us if we get sick. We got to keep them healthy.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, it's heroic what you ladies are doing.
Absolutely.
Heroic. So I want to make sure to shout out again. I think even if you're not going to sew or be able to support, or even if you don't need a mask for whatever reason, still go and support their page. Let's get everybody on board. That way, when there's a call out, we have it can be a central location for call outs.
Yes.
We can't do it all, but we can all do something. So
Yep.
every little bit helps.
Exactly.
You're definitely a very positive influence on this community, and thank you so much for doing all this, Tracy. This it's inspirational to me.
Yeah.
I'm happy to do it.
It's awesome. Go to the page. I would show up where to go to the page after you become a member, but it doesn't like me yet. But once it does, be assured I'll explore all the rest. But go to the page, sign up, give support where you can. Buy a bag of those. Now, what's it called? Single loop cotton T-shirts? Is that?
The dollar store, at the dollar store, those cotton T-shirts, they're $1 for a cotton T-shirt.
Oh, they're wonderful.
But that $1 can make so many straps.
So you just cut them at like 2 inches and then they
Yep.
curl up on themselves?
It is amazing. It makes it, and it's comfortable for people's ears, and it makes the strap that goes around people's.
The tie down straps and everything.
Okay, so for the ER, okay.
There's a masculine looking one. That one looks
This
kinda...
is actually one of mine, but okay, so the ER has to have masks that support over their other stuff. They got to have it here and here.
Okay.
And this is T-shirt,
No, shoelace. That's a shoelace.
but this can be used as T-shirt.
Yeah, you can use
And
T-shirt, or if someone wants to drop off shoelaces, not used ones.
we'll wash them.
Yeah. So,
But they have to be long.
But they need to be long ones, but we just haven't been able to find certain materials anywhere. Salt Lake is sold out. Tooele is getting pretty bare.
okay.
See you
And
last.
Amazon doesn't deliver.
So everybody, let's go to Joann's tomorrow and to Dolly Store tomorrow, Walmart tomorrow, and see what we can get to help Tracy's family
Yeah.
in the whole community. Because
Not
that's
just
a
my
beautiful
family.
thing.
There are so many of us now involved in this. It's gone well beyond my initial effort.
Any veterans out there that have one of those 80-pound rolls of 550 cord, you can donate that.
We'll take anything we can. We use it. We use it all the time.
Yeah, and you guys are becoming inventive with this too. Inventive with your materials.
Yeah.
I like that. I like what you ladies have going on. Ladies and the
And
guidelines.
gents. There's a lot of us.
Yeah, you guys are impressive. Very
One day
impressive.
we'll meet each other at a barbecue, hopefully
I
summer.
think when this is all over,
Yeah.
we should have a barbecue for you ladies. You know, someone bring the ribs and the wine and Mountain Dew and throw you.
Yeah, we've actually received thank you notes from Georgia, Hawaii, and Guam
Really? Thank you for the idea, or some of your masks.
for masks that we've shipped out originally. We're
shipping
shipping them out.
That's good.
But that just can't happen right now.
Mm.
I mean, we've had multiple requests across state lines, but we're just trying to keep our community safe right now.
Well, yeah, right now you don't have a surplus yet.
No.
We need more
No.
sewers, more fabric, more materials,
Yep.
more cutters. You
Yeah.
know, that's
And
that's awesome.
we want people to do this at their free time.
Yeah,
Donating the materials, donating your time to make them. We don't want people to be profiting off of this, because profiting off of other people's misery or situations that's horrible.
well, it's right now also. If people are making masks for the community, ultimately you're protecting yourself. So if you want to be selfish about it, look at it
Yeah.
selfishly, because the more you can defend the community
True.
from
That is true.
contractors, the less chance it is that you're going to get it.
Yeah, we just want everybody to know that this is definitely a non-profit effort,
Exactly.
and
But we all can profit ourselves to
no,
not
you can profit.
like to not spread. They help to not spread. Exactly.
Mhm.
That's the way we need to look at.
Yeah.
We all profit of that because
Yes.
as much we can help, and everybody have a mask, is less spread. We
Yes.
go to the community, to the state.
Yes.
Healthy you is healthy me.
A healthy you is healthy me.
Yeah.
A healthy me is healthy you.
I just-
Right?
That was good. There you go.
I like it. Write that
Cheers to
down.
that.
Cheers to that.
I'm impressed. I am. I'm very impressed. All right. So one more time before we close this down, let's give out the addresses and information for the pickups.
I pull it up again because my phone closed.
Oh,
Gotta give me warning on that one.
yeah. Well,
It's the first address is 1075 North, 600 East in Tooele.
so 1075 North, 600 East. That is, you go up past Macy's, you make
Yep.
it right, you go up, and that would be the first left or the second?
Second.
The second left into that subdivision in there.
Yep.
Okay. And look for the sidewalk that has the 6-foot markers on it. And what's the days again on that?
It's pretty much every day basically, but I'm trying not to do Sundays just because that gives you some downtime to fill the bins.
Okay.
And the second location is 141 Crystal Bay Drive in Stansbury.
Okay. So you go into Stansbury, 141 Crystal Bay Drive. You're going to want to get Google Maps and the iPhone maps going at the same time, because Stansbury Park is Pan's Labyrinth. You're going to get lost. Just remember, remain calm. Shoot the flare straight up in the air so the rescue team can find you.
And the pickup, the bins are out from 8 to 10 a.m.
Okay.
and 6 to 8 p.m.
8 to 10 a.m., 6 to 8 p.m.
Yes.
Join the page, go to the admin settings, and it'll have all that information there. And also, if you want to drop stuff off, take it to the ladies. I would prefer that you guys clean it before you take it to them in case there's contamination. We
Yeah.
can't afford to contaminate these ladies that are rescuing us. So clean it, take it to them, and drop it off at the bin locations.
Yes.
And that could probably be done any time of the day.
Anytime.
You're
Anytime.
just setting that down on the porch, set it down,
Yep.
walk
There's
off.
bins out there.
Toss a Mountain Dew in there, toss a bottle of wine in there. Maybe if there's a good DVD you want them to watch while they sew, music, help them out. Oh, Tracy's got to run for a second. Got to go.
I don't know what she left for, but she's gone.
To go make more masks already.
Yeah, she's got that.
Without the wine. I know her. I love that girl.
Yeah, this is great. I want to thank you guys very much. All right, well, I'm going to shut down the recording now.